Hey guys, Ken here from the Retro Toys Escapades channel in Malaysia. Now, Mattel Creations just put out a really fantastic live stream talking about the massive ETERNIA playset that's on the way. And actually, you know what? That's one of the first times that I actually tuned in into the Mattel Creations YouTube channel. And I realized that they pretty much have about the same number of subscribers as me. Well, I'm just a small growing channel right here, okay? But let's take it to the top, guys. Anyway, the live stream was fantastic. I thought that the host, Trisha Hirschberger, who's actually a really popular YouTuber, by the way, I thought she did a really great job with the whole presentation and getting everybody just really involved in the conversation. And it was pretty surreal, I have to say, seeing the massive Eternia playset like just next to a full-size adult human being. Okay, really surreal, gives you a real idea of the scope of this thing. Is just huge. Now, in the whole presentation, they actually had a lot of revelations, okay? Pun intended. But yeah, they revealed a lot of stuff that we didn't know about, and let's talk about it here. But the first thing I wanted to address is obviously the fact that there isn't going to be an additional figure being introduced at any point of any tier. There's all these rumors swirling around out there that this thing was going to introduce a Shirella action figure if the project hit like 12,000 backers. I guess that's not happening, okay, because nobody talked about it. And this was it, okay, this was the live stream. They're not going to do like another 2 or 3 more live streams, I think. This was it, okay, the one big budget presentation that's supposed to take you guys past the 10,000 backers mark to unlock Kekla. And also now, as it turns out, well, they're now giving away King Grayskull as well, okay, once this project hits 10,000 backers, okay, everybody that would have backed it up to this point will now receive the King Grayskull action figure as well, which was initially only offered to anyone that backed this project by a certain time limit, which expired last week, I believe. And now it seems that they've reversed that. Okay, so this is great news, of course, to anybody that hasn't been able to back the project up to now and they felt that they missed out on the King Grayskull action figure. Well, this is just absolutely fantastic news. But for anyone that backed it early, must be wondering to themselves, like, what in the holy hell is happening here, man? What are you guys trying to tell me? Okay, it's like, you keep reversing this thing. Okay, how am I going to be able to put my faith in anything that you tell me in the future? Which is perfectly understandable because I myself, I hate it when something is reversed, like a promise is reversed. Okay, so you act on something because of the urgent nature of it, and then later it's reversed. It's like, okay, yeah, we made you rush. I understand, okay, but turns out you didn't have to. Okay, so that sucks. I get that. Okay, it does totally. And seeing as how during the live stream, there were Mattel representatives who mentioned that in fact there will be future crowdfunded projects. I wonder how they're going to approach that now, knowing that the audience, the consumer base is aware that anything's possible. But then again, you wouldn't know. Okay, see, that's the beauty of it. Okay, you wouldn't know, right? You wouldn't know if a future project would be actually strictly adhering to the guidelines that were set forth, or if it could be reversed. Okay, anything's possible. Well, anyway, I think that it's fantastic that now, if this project hits 10,000 backers, then all of the figures get unlocked. Because currently the project is just stalled, okay, at about 8.3 thousand backers, and it does need a bit of a hefty push just to get it past the 10,000 backers mark. However, as you know, with these things, anything is possible, guys. Leading up to the final days, we're gonna see probably a surge. All right. Now, it was also revealed during the live stream something pretty exciting that a lot of people were asking. In fact, in the comments section prior to this, in a lot of the videos that I did as well, a question was asked whether or not the figures would be individually carded. Initially, I think pretty much everybody thought that it was going to be just bagged, okay, like a plastic bag kind of deal. Sort of like what they did with the Sorceress, okay, with Castle Grayskull. However, it was confirmed by Mattel in the live stream that the figures here will be individually carded. How awesome is that, guys? All right. I mean, I think that's just going to set a lot of people just over the brink with excitement because, individually carded figures make them sort of like, additional Mattel Creations exclusives in their own right. So, and not only that, the cards will be of the special collector-friendly style, kind of like what Mattel Creations normally does with all of the exclusives like Kolda, Wanda, you know the deal. So guys, I mean, I think that was an answer that a lot of people were curious about and were really happy to find out. Also, they revealed that the playset will come with a special exclusive mini comic that will detail the origins of Eternia. Kind of like what they did with the vintage playset as well, which came with the Ultimate Battleground mini comic. They did also mention that this mini comic is going to be a little bit longer. You know, maybe it's like a full-size thriller, like a comic book. Man, that just, just makes this whole thing just so much more desirable, because the Castle Grayskull playset, man, that didn't come with a comic book, okay, but this one does, right? Now, well, the other thing that was actually touched on was the fact that when it comes to Kekla, because it seems that Kekla may or may not ever be produced if this thing doesn't hit 10,000 backers, and there was quite a fair bit of push, okay, to get Kekla out there. He got a lot of exposure, and one of the things that they actually touched on also is the fact that his helmet comes off. Okay, they actually demonstrated this, so he does have a removable helmet. He's bald though, as you can see here. I kind of thought that he would have like long Gandalf-like hair underneath. I wasn't sure, but yeah. But his helmet comes off. All right, that's pretty cool, right? So, guys, I mean, at this moment, we're, like I said, looking at 8.3 thousand backers. But I'm very curious to find out after this live stream what the effect will be on this entire campaign. Is it just going to see the numbers shooting up? But I definitely think that the numbers are going to shoot up somewhere towards the last few days, if not the final few hours. So guys, let me know what you thought of this live stream that went up. If you tuned into it, let me know what you thought of this video. Let me know, if you guys are excited now, even more excited at the prospect of obtaining Eternia, or maybe you've already backed it and after watching the live stream, you're like, yes, okay, I don't regret a damn thing. So hit me up in the comments. I'll catch you guys again real soon with more content. Thank you and take care.